Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms how Declan Rice feels right now as West Ham and Arsenal continue to negotiate, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup England international and West Ham United midfielder Declan Rice. Arsenal and West Ham United are still in talks to complete a deal for the transfer of Declan Rice this summer. And Fabrizio Romano has shared the latest. The Gunners blew Manchester City out of the water with their third bid for the Englishman, worth a British record £105 million. The Hammers have reportedly accepted the total fee. But talks are ongoing to sort out the payment structure. The Athletic. Rice is waiting on the wings for this deal to go through, and Romano has claimed in a video on his YouTube channel that the midfielder is absolutely buzzing about the move right now. Arsenal went into the market with Declan Rice as their priority target. The Englishman is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. He is exactly what Arsenal need right now, and Mikel Arteta was desperate to get him. Arsenal had a few scares along the way as they tried to get Rice. Bayern Munich and Manchester United's interests first emerged, before Manchester City went and lodged an official bid to get him. Edu and Arteta, however, stayed calm and lodged a massive bid of their own, and that is now set to get them their man as soon as payment terms are resolved. Here's what Romano said about the situation. For Declan Rice, day of silence because West Ham and Arsenal are still working while I'm speaking on the payment terms. West Ham want the payment of £100 million to be made over 18 months. Arsenal are offering 4 years, so there is still distance. All parties are more relaxed because there is an agreement on the fee. It's going to be £105 million, so there is no doubt about that. All parties are way more relaxed. Declan Rice and Arsenal remains a deal at the final stages, set to be completed, so nothing to be worried about. There is a feeling Rice is buzzing to join Arsenal, so is waiting for these steps of the deal, and then the here we go. Declan Rice is apparently buzzing to sign for Arsenal, and Gunners fans can't wait to see him in the famous red and white next season. Arsenal are set to let Granit Xhaka leave the club, while there are rumours that Thomas Partey could be sold before the window shuts as well. A new midfielder was always an absolute necessity for the Gunners, and in Rice, they have one of the very best in the business. The scary thing is, he's still only 24 and he can get even better under Arteta. The second Arsenal news is that Spanish outlet AS has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal now ready to trigger superstar players' release clause, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Turkey international and Fenerbahce attacker Arda Guler. Arsenal have been linked with a move to sign Fenerbahce youngster Arda Guler this summer, and there is serious competition for his signature. The Gunners have arguably been the stars of the window so far. They've brought in Kai Havertz already, while a fee has reportedly been agreed for the signings of both Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber. Arsenal are not stopping just there, they are still on the market for more additions. Spanish outlet AS claim Guler is a player who interests them. Arsenal target Arda Guler is one of the most wanted young players in world football at the moment. The Turk, still just 18 years of age, is a fantastic prospect. Fanatic reported in February this year that a Manchester City scout felt Guler has the potential to become a superstar in the coming years. Fabrizio Romano revealed on Twitter earlier this month that interested clubs like Arsenal can sign Guler for as little as £15 million thanks to a release clause that is now active. Now, AS has shared more details about the situation. The report claims that along with Arsenal, clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Sevilla, Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund are all interested in signing him this summer. All the above-mentioned clubs are reportedly willing to trigger his release clause too to secure his signature in this window. Arda Guler is a spectacular talent. The young Turk, who is naturally an attacking midfielder, has all the qualities to become a top player one day, and he could even go on to have a career as good as one of the greatest number 10s of this generation, Mesut Ozil, the Arsenal old boy was recently asked by Marca if there is an attacking midfielder in the world right now who is better than he was. Ozil quickly named Guler, and that explains why so many clubs are keen to sign him. The third Arsenal news is that The Telegraph has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal agree deal for fantastic player. he'll have his medical before Rice, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Netherlands international and AFC Ajax defender Jurrien Timber. Arsenal have reportedly just agreed a deal with Ajax to sign Jurrien Timber this summer, and the Dutchman is set for a medical in the coming days. The Gunners are not messing about, are they? They just signed Kai Havertz yesterday, while a deal for Declan Rice is moving closer to a conclusion. Fabrizio Romano on YouTube. Now, Timber is set to be the next one in, with De Telegraph and Chris Wheatley on Twitter both reporting the latest on the situation. Arsenal have been trying to get a deal done for Jurrien Timber for over a week now. The Gunners' focus has been on Declan Rice over the last few days, and rightly so. But after Mikel Arteta's side and West Ham agreed a fee for him, The Athletic, the North Londoners are free to complete other deals. It has been no secret that Timber is the next name on the list for Arsenal, and there is now some excellent news for Gunners fans. Courtesy of De Telegraph and Wheatley, the Dutch outlet reveal that Arsenal and Ajax have reached a verbal agreement for the defender for a guaranteed fee of £36.2 million, which could potentially rise up to £40.5 million with add-ons. Wheatley backed that claim and revealed that Timber is set for an Arsenal medical now. He also claimed that next up for the Gunners is Rice, suggesting that the Ajax man will be the first one in. Jurrien Timber would be a great signing for Arsenal, branded as fantastic by John Barnes, Soccer News. When he was previously linked to Liverpool, the 22-year-old can play at centre-back, right-back and also in defensive midfield. He is a hugely versatile player, and his style of play fits Arteta's system perfectly. It has been an amazing few days for Arsenal fans, hasn't it? First Havertz and now Timber and Rice are set to be on their way to the Emirates. They really do mean business this summer. The final Arsenal news is that The Guardian has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal still want to sign incredible £40 million player after signing Rice and Timber, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Belgium international and Southampton midfielder Jurrien Timber. Arsenal look set to secure their second and third signings of the transfer window in the coming days. Indeed, Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber appear to be very close to sealing moves to the Emirates after Kai Havertz's arrival earlier this week. These three signings will set Arsenal back close to £200 million, but, despite that huge early outlay, Arsenal are still looking at more additions. Indeed, according to The Guardian, Mikel Arteta still wants to target Southampton's Romeo Lavia after securing both Rice and Timber. The incredible midfielder has been on Arsenal's radar for quite some time, and in all honesty, this is a move that makes the world of sense. It would take a reported £40 million to land Lavia this summer, and while that is a hefty fee, it isn't all that much when you consider that the Belgian is only 19 years old and he could solve their midfield problems for the next decade. Make no mistake about it. Arsenal need to strengthen in the midfield in the coming weeks. Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey have both been linked with a move away from the Emirates, and while the signings of Declan Rice does bolster that area, you only need to do a bit of simple maths to see that replacing two departures with one arrival doesn't quite work out. Therefore, Arsenal may still need another midfielder through the door, and Lavia could be just what the doctor ordered as Arsenal continue to look to build a strong, young core of talent that can carry them through the 2020s. Arsenal aren't messing about this summer, and if they manage to get Lavia, Rice, and Timber all signed, they will be in the title race again next term. Do you know the Arsenal news on Declan Rice? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.